describing any culture that is not the culture of a minority group is incredibly offensive. All cultures matter, all people matter, all the views matter. Using that as mainstream, using your experience as a cultural norm is incredibly offensive. Thank you.
Brandon Towns, Green Parkway, one child at Portrait Hall. First, thank you for support. Be a great service to our district. When we decided to get involved about 2 summers ago, I reached out to your response was swift, and the work that we've done since that meeting has given me hope that many are trending in the right direction. So thank you for that. We are not there yet, not when it comes to racial issues or issues that the LGBTQ community is experiencing. We are not there yet by the things that we've heard tonight on both sides. And we still have a lot of ways to go. I've said this before, I'm going to say it again. Bigotry, racism, ignorance are real. I don't want to spend too much time addressing that. That's really hard for me to do. So I'll say that as an educator, we spend too much time dedicating ourselves to our craft to not be trusted to do that which we have been studying for. So I encourage educators to keep making decisions that we know are important for our kids. Kids cannot learn if they are not safe. So as much as we want to say, just teach them to read and to write, you cannot feel safe. And we educators know this. Thank you for continuing to push our safety. One of the board members made a personal push to address bullying, and I respect it, and I appreciate it, and I pray that you do that for every single kid, because it's happening tonight, and you have a lot of people here who support you, and they need to be put in their place, because the bullying is happening tonight. And it is unacceptable. There was a comment made about the collaborative classrooms, their book list. I spent less than 30 seconds looking it up. Only 41% of the books address people of color. So what do you think the other 59 is for?
I just wanted to say I really appreciate all of the different books that you guys have. I think you guys are doing a great job. I know you're catching a lot of heat. I'm sorry for that. I also wanted to let everybody know, I think it's very important to have books even when they're young. My daughter came out, she's transgender, I'm not ashamed of it. I will never be ashamed of it. She was in the 2nd grade. She's one of the best people, one of the strongest people I know. And it's not an agenda, she's the first person I ever met that's transgender. So, with that being said, with all I've learned with my daughter coming out, since I've been pushed at the school board meeting, not so much me, my daughter being talked about by adults since she's 12. We have other children, speaking up, and parents or people in the community don't think it's important when they say these negative things about LGBTQ kids, and they're right in the room, they're hearing it, they're important. I have a new job now because of all the pushback. I'm going to be a parent advocate for LGBTQ allies of Lake County. It's a great thing. For all the parents that need help with any of their kids that are transgender or that are gay, that anybody needs any help in the community at all, please look it up, LGBTQ Allies of Lake County. I work there. Betty Jacobs is the executive director. She's a wonderful person. She's doing great work. I just want to say, the more kids can learn now about different people, when they go out in the world, when they're older, it won't be so shocking to them. I don't know why anybody would want to put them in a box and not then let them meet anybody else like them. When they go to college, it's going to be one big crazy world out there, I'll tell you that. I know that you want to keep them in a bubble. Don't do it. It's not going to help. It's a big, big world out there, and if you do, everybody has a right to religion, not knocking it. If religion's important to you, send your kid to a private school. That's what they're there for. There's no reason that we need to discuss religion in a public school. It's a public school. Nobody's getting bullied for religion at a public school. It shouldn't be talked about at all, because there's some kids that don't believe at all. So what about those kids? That's it. I'm sorry if I looked around this way. So that's it. If anybody, a parent who's struggling with any, LGBTQ issues, because people are coming up to me now and they're recognizing me and saying, "Are you the lady from the Mentor School Board meeting who's getting harassed?" Yes, I am. And if you'd like some help, we'll help you too. Thank you.
Leveled book cart. It's a classroom library. In addition to the books that might have been lost in that book cart, we are replenishing leveled books for individualized daily reading for students. So this library is supplementing, kind of replenishing that book cart, plus teachers have libraries in their classroom already. So this is going into that library. It just helps teachers because it is a leveled book. They're leveled books that they can choose from. Self-selected. It is not part of the curriculum. It's a supplement of the curriculum for collaborative classroom.
I'm sorry, would you please state your name just for clarification?
I'm sorry, I'm Mrs. Bonus, curriculum director.
Thank you.